Haka jingpin Bniah ka bakong san Menteri rang ba ka jala konrat ke sangma menta ka singi uloong ba ka sarkar jala kelapan kre ban Sdang ya ka project research ka batemu ban wat Bniah ya ki thmei ba ka jing Sdang jong ki jat ben ret pa ka jala Meghalaya kani ka senjam kan tup ya ka kan hon hapo ka jing Bniah ya ka tanat arts and culture ban puli Bniah halor kani ka benta la ka dai hapo India ni shabari man besuk lang yi ka jingya inti naduk ki por badem bar ka jinglong jingman jong ka jai pen ret pa ya ka jela u konrat ula ka do ba ya ka program ba Bniah an sakmi khat du ha ka po ka an ne lai Bniah man pen scam ya ka jingkong san jong kum kini ki senjam ha ka ban itu ya ki pai Riewlum bar ban pen ne pen sa ya ka riti do stor ha ka bakut jong ka jing ai jing kren u konrat ula pen shlor ki khna puli man pen kam ki kon bat ki tiar wat Bniah bala ai ha ki ulah kedau ya kajing koridor kajing puli om tang banyo Jingtip shikang pon bandai mentai Tynrai nak benta banyo mensiem nak rukom im bar kajing no senyang jong kedu ki bala tho ya kani lakran hasni pli perda ya kan national seminar ba arts ni kata ha ka khatsan ba khan real tarik mata Bniah Hasinot college halor ka phang pedeng his footprints in time trailblazers of Meghalaya in the making of modern India ya kani ka seminar la penlong da Center for Historical Research CHRSC Sinot College kumshi benta ban rakhi ya ka lingko da rupo snem ka jongka
As correctly mentioned by Dr. K.L. that Sinot College is almost like a second home for me. I've come here so many times in so many seminars, and I'll be very, very frank with you today that I actually did not see the subject of this program because I'm like another seminar in Sinot, and I'm so used to the programs here at Sinot College that I actually did not see the subject of this national seminar today. Of course, I've been quite busy also, but yeah, it's good to see that you don't leave the men out, because I thought that earlier only the women trailblazers were there. But on a lighter note, it's good to see his footprints also. On a very, very personal note, I have always found Sinot College being at the forefront, I should say, of very unique national seminars that normally other institutes who are also doing a great work would not venture into. And the kind of content and the material that comes out, the discussions that happen, are things that amaze me every time I'm here. And so I really would like to congratulate Madam Principal, the organizing committee, for once again coming out with this wonderful subject and a national seminar on his footprints in time, trailblazers of Meghalaya, the making of modern India. I just want to quote one quotation which says that the footprints we leave behind are not made by the soles of our feet, but by the lives that we touch. And this is something that is definitely something that I truly believe in. And this seminar, as I said, is not about talking about the contributions alone that these individuals have made, but talks about the lives that they have touched. And more importantly, the lives they will inspire in the days to come, and more importantly, through seminars like these, through documentation of this, and through papers that will come out, I'm sure that the impact of how it will touch lives, when it touched the lives, when the person actually was working and was doing their bit their life, history and their entire contribution, that the lives that they will touch. So that's what really makes this seminar even more special to me. I have always stressed that one thing, if there is, which I would like to change, especially from the academics point of view, is documentation and research. And I have said this many, many times. I'm not saying this just because we are here today, but I've been saying and talking about this and acting, of course, also on it. And this is something that is very, very crucial. And we support this, and that's why every time there is a seminar to be held, whether it's here or in any other college, I'm sure most of the colleges will share with you that I have always done my best to support different seminars and encourage them to always come out with an edition, some book, or some kind of compilation of the text. And I've also urged, which we just started last year, that these books should then be circulated to different colleges across the state and possibly across the region of Northeast, not just to support the research, but also so that this research becomes part of the learning experience for our children and our youth, and be placed in different libraries of different colleges and universities throughout the state, for sure, throughout the region, and also to large universities and colleges across the country. And I think that is something that we really should focus on how we can further send these books in different parts of the country. As far as the research aspect goes, it is again one area which I have been pushing. Last about a year and a half back, we started a program where we have research scholars being supported by the state government. We started with a small group of about 50 of them. We're giving a small seed money of about 3 lakhs per research scholar. And my intention is to expand this even further and support more and more research scholars. So I will be very happy. We'll be coming out with this year's applications also. So I do hope that some of the students will also take part in that. And I really encourage you to come out with very innovative ideas of research. There is so much that needs to be done, and it's something that we as a government, and especially I, would like to support and see more and more of this research being done. I'm also very keen to ensure that we are able to support researchers even in terms of making trips and research programs where they may need to travel to different parts of the country or different parts of the world to even figure out the roots and the backgrounds of our different tribes in our state and do more deep research on that. And that's something that I've been working on. Hopefully maybe in a few months' time we'll be able to come out with a very detailed program on actually going into the history and the entire background of the different tribes of our state and the actual journey that we, according to research, have followed, and where did our tribes start from. So of course a lot of papers have been made, but I want to do it in a very large scale and actually send our researchers to those locations, go and meet the people out there and actually find out. And I think this is so crucial for us because it's something that obviously will reinforce our identity and will allow us to really know more and more about the background and history of the different tribes of our state. So this is something that's also on the cards, and I'll be putting up a special team to look into this. And as I said, this is something that we hopefully will be able to finalize within the next 2 to 3 months. The Art and Culture Department has been asked to